Uh, how I landed in animation, I think that's a very interesting incident happened with me. I was in advertising, working for advertising agency. I think almost 4 years after my college. I was out of India and working in Abu Dhabi. I just came back on vacation and I was staying with my friend, an old friend. When I was in Mumbai, I used to stay with him. I thought I will just I have time and I'll go and see what these guys is doing. And I heard that he's working in animation, which that time Ram Mohan has tied with the UTV, which early days, which I can say the beginning of animation around 2000, 1999 or 2000 that time. I just went to just see my friend actually, and he was working when I heard, and then I just went and I saw this people. I think a lot of artists, which everybody was a young group. The age group was almost 25 to 30 years, like young talent artists. I saw everybody's just sitting and doing drawing every day. I mean, that's flipping these pages and making drawing. They were working as animator, the cleanup artists, and in between, I think that time 2D animation, they were doing it in UTV. Animation was just the few places where the animation was happening in India. Actually, Mumbai was the place where I think that was. I didn't knew about being in from Maharashtra. I didn't know about in which part what is going on in animation. The only thing is I knew that Ramon, who had started, is the founder of animation industry in India. We call that's the father of animation. He has began his animation studio from it's called Ramon Biographics and had tied with the UTV. And there were small places which they were doing the ad films and all. So, but it was not like they wanted people. And then I was really confused that time where to start. But the one thing I was sure that I have to start. I want to get in animation. That I was very clear. But how, I don't know. Means where to start. And I decided to stay back and not to go away from this animation. And then I just called up my friend. Okay, so I decided to stay back here in India and then see if is there any opening for me to just start. Then he said, okay, right now there is no any opening because there wasn't any training schools that time. I think there wasn't any process. Now if someone wants to get into animation, how he can get it. What only thing was in 2D that you need to start if you know drawing. I think first of all the qualification that required for that at that time it was you need to have a drawing ability because in 2D animation you do drawings, a series of drawings and create a movement through that and then the first qualification which when you want to enter in this industry you have to have a drawing skills. So someone wants to get in, so you have to have that, start your career being as an independent artist, then you move ahead as a cleanup artist, assistant to animator, and after over the period of time, after gaining experience, learning from the seniors, and in the process, actually production process, you start becoming animator, and that was the process. Actually, there wasn't any official training as such. Right now, we see a lot of institute and then proper training programs are there. It wasn't like that actually. It was like more traditional way of learning. And then I said, okay, it's fine. Wherever I get chance, I'll start. And then I was looking for a place which I can get in the studio. There wasn't any vacancy. I struggled. I stayed 2 months doing some drawing exercises, building my portfolio to get into this animation industry. Then I remember this guy. One of my friend told me there's one small setup which is starting. You might find there. So I went there, then they don't have place to sit and then they said there's no work. Still I was just going and doing my drawing and showing it to them, whoever has time, at least they can guide me and teach me something. Then one fine day, after deciding not to get into it, continue the advertising and being in animation, after that I think the moment I decide, after that after 3 months or 4 months, I got the news that my friend who was working in UTV, he told me that this UTV has got a project and they are starting looking for talent, which they will be hiring people, training them actually, and then they will be pulled in the production because they wanted to finish that project and they require a number of animators for it, and that was really, like I can say, it's big news for me. I think that's a turning point, or that helped me a lot to get into the animation with the proper training process, and that's it. I think that was the moment which I was waiting for.